Colour doesn't just impact mood, I think it just changes your experience of a space. If the colours that you choose reflect what you really love, it makes a space feel like it belongs to the people who are there. You want your friends to come in the door and go, oh, this is just really you. And I think that works at this particular project. Hi, my name's Carolyn Burns McCrave and I'm an interior designer at Burns McCrave Design. We're here today at this gorgeous project in Blackburn. We chose to use Taubmans paint because I needed a really great range of colour because we haven't just stuck to one palette. There's actually quite a dynamic colour scheme in this house and I needed a brand that was going to give me lots of options, both from really soft colours through to some really intense colours. So Taubmans gave me all of that. We chose to use colour on every surface, so like the walls, the ceilings, the trims, the doors. It's known as colour drenching because I wanted something that was a little bit different to what's normally seen. And it also worked with this house in that we had a more period style at the front of the house, and then we've done a more modern extension at the back. So that changed the style of trim that was in the house and sort of the ornamentation. Whenever I'm working with builders or other trades on a project, if I can't make them a little bit nervous about the colour palette, I haven't done my job. I haven't pushed the envelope far enough. Ben was a surprisingly easy sell. He was on board, he could see the vision, which is so great in a builder. You know, he didn't try and talk the clients out of anything or say, are you sure? He was just like, this is great, let's go for it.
Yes, we chose Taubmans for this project. It's for a young family home and we needed really good washability. It's also green tag certified, so it's a more sustainable choice. In this project, we've used Taubmans Endure for the internal walls, Taubmans Ceiling White for all the ceilings, and Taubmans water-based enamel for the doors, trims and woodwork. So the whole idea of the extension was to direct more northern light into the building, which has changed the whole home. It's just allowed so much livability in spaces that wouldn't have been otherwise. Without adding a massive footprint to the building, it's just completely changed the floor plan of this home.
Front sitting room, good front room.
Amazing.
So it needed a really great colour scheme. The wallpaper had to then sit nicely with the paint colour. So that's why we went Taubmans Mountain Wine, because it's just got so much depth and richness to it.
And we had some of this painted before the wallpaper went in and it looked very bold without any wallpaper to bring it down. But now that it's up, it just looks amazing.
You've got to trust the process. You've got to wait until it's all done and don't freak out when that first bit of paint goes on.
For sure. Can you believe this used to be the playroom?
I know, it finished about here, but it had these beautiful symmetrical windows, it had great cornicing, it felt a really great size, so I thought it was the perfect spot to put the master. So this is Taubmans Pale Russet. The best part, I think, is that this colour changes with the light.
Yep, and there's a good example of that when we move into the ensuite. So this is Taubmans Pale Russet again.
Well, that's the thing, I love using the same colour from one space to another because the different light and the size of the room, it changes how it feels.
Yep.
And when you colour drench over the ceiling, it actually intensifies the colour because everything's bouncing off each other.
Yep.
It just all sort of worked in the end, so I'm super happy with it. It was a good team effort.
Yeah.
So this, general paint colour out here in this open plan area really had to work with all of the other Taubmans colours that we used. So this is Taubmans Sandy Beach, and it is just perfect hint of pink. It's just blush.
So what came first, the cabinetry colour or the paint finish?
Well, the cabinetry was pre-finished, so that had already been set. So the paint came after that, and trying to get a pink that works with green can be a little bit tricky. So I really found that the Taubmans Sandy Beach was just enough to complement, but it doesn't fight it. I think this has been one of my all-time favourite projects. I mean, I've got 30 years to draw from, but props to you for getting them in before Christmas.
Absolutely, it's a great fresh start for the family and one I hope they can enjoy for many years to come.
See, now we just have to move on to the next one.
That's right.
It's the 18.
Yeah.
All right.